When I started working with the paint, I immediately noticed how its texture could shift depending on how I used it. Sometimes it was thick and heavy, creating bold strokes, and other times it was very soft and smooth, especially when I added more water. The movement of the paint across the paper felt really alive. It didn't always go where I expected, and that unpredictably made the process exciting. I also noticed how intense the colors could be, especially when I layered them. Watching the paint blend and flow felt almost like watching something come to life on the page for sure. Like I definitely felt like nostalgia hit me. I remember my childhood days when I went for childcare centers in my childhood. That nostalgia hit me. I used to do painting when I was a kid, and the way we are making like something like we don't know what we are making, but we are making. I think that's the part of the creativity that we all like did. When I was a kid, I used to do this. I went to childcare center, and I used to like draw something on walls and on papers. Like I don't know what I'm drawing. This is what I had did in this assignment, and the paint had this natural way of inviting me in. It didn't feel rigid or limiting. It felt open and full of possibilities. The way it moved and changed encouraged me to try different techniques, mix colors, and just play around without worrying too much about making mistakes. It was like the material was telling me, let's explore this together. That freedom made the experience feel less like an assignment and more like a creative journey. And how it responded me, the paint felt responsive to everything I had did. If I moved quickly, it followed with energy. If I slowed down and added more water, it softened and spread out gently. It reacted differently to pressure, brush direction, or even how much paint was on the brush. In the way, it felt like a silent partner. I made a move and the material responded. Sometimes I did exactly what I hoped, and the other times it surprised me. But both outcomes were part of the learning, and that was actually fun. And the one thing which I enjoyed the most in this, that was we get to know each other. Like that was our first assignment with all of the class, and the way like we all enjoyed in this, we all encountered everyone. We don't know what we are making, but everyone makes something different, and it was really fun. And I think that is really interesting. We all love to do this, and it takes me to my childhood. What mattered most to me was how